Hello everybody and welcome to the Las Vegas Motor Speedway for the South Point 400 and the first race here on NASCAR Heat 5 2023 Mod Career Mode Playoffs Round of 8. As of course we have whittled down to 8 drivers who will fight for the championship. After 3 races we will be down to 4, and that will be our championship 4 going into Phoenix for the title. We come in looking good with a comfortable gap to the cut line. Stories of the race: Ty Dillon is a friend. Kyle Larson off the start, the rear due to unapproved body modification, as well as Martin Truex Jr., one of our championship contenders, crashed in qualifying. He had to start at the rear, and another disastrous start for Martin Truex. This could be dangerous for his championship hopes. Put him behind the 8 ball early here in Las Vegas. We will get underway here from 18th alongside 17 to Chris Buescher as we are green and underway here in Las Vegas, as we try to work our way to the front of the field and try to get a win here to advance the championship for the victory. We do not want to have to fall back on points the next 2 weeks at Homestead and Martinsville, especially, because it's going to be a tough race. But for right now, we're in the back of Buescher and Hocevar, trying to get up into 16th. We're going to take him 3 wide out of turn 2 here, making a move on the inside of Christopher Buescher, the 17. We slow each other down, but we do get by Buescher here in 3 and 4. Work by Hocevar on the inside lane as well. We're going to slide it back over Justin Haley. A huge push from Buescher there at the back of Haley. A big run. We go shoot to the inside on the apron. The inside of Haley will temporarily have the position for 15th here, coming down the front straightaway, going into 1 and 2. We will clear Justin Haley, Chris Buescher moving to 15th. Starts on Ryan Blaney for 14th. We just send it deep here into 1 and 2. Going by Blaney on the outside, now on the inside. I'm trying to go by the outside of Eric Jones for 13th. He's squeezing us against the wall. On the outside, Christopher Bell, of course, your Roval race winner. 2 elimination race victories in a row for Bell, which has got him this far. To go to the outside of Austin Dillon for 11th. We get by him. Now working by Logano, Gibbs, and Bowman. Oh, again, stacked up. A little bit of contact being made. 17th to go in stage 1. We are now fighting for a top 10 position here early in Las Vegas. A tremendous charge. We get by the 48. Now 3 wide with Logano and Gibbs. We get by Ty Gibbs for position number 9. Now 3 wide with Logano and Reddick. We were stuck in the middle trying to find a way in line here. Really tight, intense racing. And meanwhile, at the front, Denny Hamlin has the lead, trying to get back-to-back round opening victories here, getting squeezed by the side of Ty Gibbs. He makes some contact here, going through 3 and 4, and we're just going to get into him. They'll put stuff on the fence. Gibbs gets loose, and that's just enough what we need to clear him for position number 9 here with just 16 to go in its opening stage of racing here at Vegas. A big block just thrown there on Mr. Gibbs. Now on the inside, the 45 of Tyler Reddick for position number 8. We slide up the racetrack. We got a run on Harvick as well, who's running his 7th, one of our championship contenders in his final season, trying to fight for a championship. As we continue to battle, Tyler Reddick here for 8th. A little bit of contact there. Reddick slides sideways. He saves it. Reddick saves it. We power ahead. Not quite clear though for 8th. He fights back on the outside. The battle continues between myself and Tyler Reddick. An intense battle for 8th here in stage 1 at Las Vegas. I'm trying to get every point possible to transfer on points if I have to at this point. Right now we're still trying to win a race here to get to the next round, the championship 4. But right now we're holding on to 8th, fighting Reddick for that position. We slide up the track. He's got one to fence him right there. We stuck Reddick a little bit in the wall right there, coming out of turn 2. Had to throw the block to maintain the position. Couple laps later, Reddick blows a tire on the inside of us. Around goes Reddick. Buescher spins as well. Reddick around, getting slammed there by Allmendinger down the track, and now back up the racetrack. Gets drilled right there by Zane Smith and Custer, and no caution will come out, but Reddick's car is destroyed. A couple laps later, we are 9th. Here comes Ty Gibbs to our inside. He's got to run. We're going to make a little bit of contact coming down the straightaway. We turn down the 54. Ty Gibbs is going to go around. There goes Gibbs. We send him spinning down the front straightaway, just like Reddick. He gets drilled by Ryan Blaney into the outside wall. Hard bang into Chastain. More hard crashes. A big crash here for Ty Gibbs, and the caution will come out, and we'll get back underway here. We restart in 8th after a solid pit stop right there on the outside of Harvick for 7th with only 7 laps to go in stage 1. It is still Denny Hamlin at the front, but now William Byron has taken the lead here at Las Vegas. We're still trying to fight Harvick, who squeezed us into the wall there, and Joey Logano, who's on our inside. Kyle Busch behind him, as we're now going to go 3 wide with Logano and Jones down the backstretch for 7th on the racetrack. We will clear Logano with a big run. Now go the inside of Kevin Harvick, take him and Jones 3 wide, try to squeeze it underneath Bubba Wallace and Chase Elliott up ahead to give Bubba Wallace a big push. Now fighting Chase Elliott to get into the top 5 for the first time tonight in Las Vegas. You're showing some speed and some promise. Get up in the mix here for the victory. 6 to go on the stage, still sideways with Elliott. A little bit of contact there. We both slide in the corner. We clear Chase with descent here through 1 and 2. Try to work to the outside of Bubba Wallace for position number 4. We give him another push trying to get to the inside, but now we try to get the draft from Denny and Keselowski up ahead. We get stuck behind Bubba. We look to the inside. He blocks that as well. Now we send it on the inside here through 3 and 4, trying to get up here to try to take the stage win. But William Byron and Denny Hamlin looking very good right now. Looking like they might advance the championship for a huge block on Joey Logano. Coming down the front straight, try to maintain 5th here and have a run back on Bubba Wallace. Thanks to the shove from Eric Jones. We go all the way to the inside of Bubba. 5 to go in stage 1 here. They send it through turn 1 and 2 to the inside of Bubba. We get right up to the back bumper of Denny Hamlin. And that 11, we clear Bubba Wallace. Now here comes Eric Jones. He will get to our inside, and the 43 is on the charge here late in stage 1 at Vegas. Eric Jones trying to get to stage win. He's side by side with us, but he now moves us in the non-preferred lane, the outside here. We try to stick to him, pinch him down, side draft him. We're doing a great battle here, but Jones just going to be too fast down the front stretch. He will clear for 4th, and Bubba Wallace will go by for 5th, and we will block Christopher Buescher. Try to hang on. This is a big block. Buescher gets loose. He saves it. We send it underneath Bubba Wallace again. A deep send, really loose, and we can't clear Bubba. That's costly that we could not clear him right there. And now we're going to make some contact next to the turn 2. Now Chris Buescher gets a run from behind us. Now Buescher can give us a shove into 3 and 4. Now we both try to hang on for the position. We go to the inside of Bubba Wallace. We get a little bit loose right there up the racetrack. Contact being made up the track, almost into the wall. Here comes Chase Elliott, the 9. He goes to push that we need to finally clear Bubba with 3 to go on the stage. But now Elliott is going to look for an opportunity to find himself in this 5th position on the racetrack. As Byron Keselowski is now fighting for the stage win up there. Myself, Elliott, side by side. Elliott to the inside. Here comes Chase. He's looking for a spot on the championship 4 as well. He's on the inside. We make contact. Elliott slides down there. He spins. We're going way down the track. We hit the wall. And we wreck up the track in a head-on hard collision to the outside wall. We are destroyed. The car is ruined. We slam multiple other cars. Caution is out. Stage is over. No points. In a disastrous turn of events for myself and Chase Elliott. The stage win goes to Keselowski, but points to Byron, Hamlin, Harvick, other playoff contenders. Now on the restart here in stage 2, we start all the way back in last place and have to work our way back to the front, going 3 wide with J.J. Yaley and Chase Elliott. Myself and Elliott both at the back after that disastrous crash. We clipped him and we went the wrong way to dodge, and he wiped out right into us. We slammed the inside wall and spun right back up the racetrack to a terrible, terrible crash, which is definitely costly to our hopes this race and our championship 4 hopes as well. 3 wide with Priest and LaJoy down the backstretch here for 31st, as I'm just being super aggressive here on the street start to try to get all the track position back possible. We're back in the top 30 now. Eric Jones currently leading this race, and we try to find a way back up into the top 10 hopefully, but that is unlikely at the moment with the way we are back here running and how quickly the tires wear out here at this worn Las Vegas surface. Ross Chastain, AJ Allmendinger, next 2 cars on our picking order. Of course, tough day for Ross Chastain, and tough last couple of races. Actually had a really good round of 16. He just struggled in round of 12, now struggling here, and he's already been eliminated, but it's disappointing to see his teammate not being able to run as well as we have been running. Then go the outside of Harrison Burton, tied down through. We go way too high up the racetrack though, trying to work the outside of Harrison Burton, costs some momentum. Trying to go the inside, we make a little bit of contact here, and 21 of Harrison Burton is going to go spinning down the apron, back up the track. Harrison Burton to the outside wall, a hard hit collision. Then he gets slammed by Ryan Preece. A big hit there. The caution will come out for Harrison Burton crashing here at Las Vegas. Everybody stays out. We restart in 23rd. On this restart, just trying to get more track position, even though now that I know the right move probably would have been to pit here, as we would have had more fuel than everyone else, which we possibly, there's a chance we could have made it to the end of the stage here and had everyone trapped a lap down. We would have stage win in our hands, but we'll see how it all pans out here staying out on the racetrack. 14 to go in stage number 2. We're on the inside of the 3 of Austin Dillon for 21st. We get around him there. Now work to the inside of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Zane Smith to get back in the top 20, which we will do with ease. A little bit of contact though with Zane Smith, squeeze him up the racetrack, but we do take the position. Now Michael McDowell in 18th. The next pass we're going to try to make and try to get closer and closer back to that top 10. Honestly, for us at this point, just to get to the championship 4, the goal is to just not give up a ton of points every week or every episode here with the amount of playoff points that we have, the gap above the cut line. You know, we're coming in like plus 98, so it's basically just don't lose 30 points in one race and we're fine. And we're pretty much on our way to the championship 4th. But when we get to Phoenix, that's going to be the real struggle, as I'm worried when we get to Phoenix. I don't know if we can win this championship down in Phoenix because of how we struggled earlier in the season. But we did salvage a 5th then, but I don't know what we can do now. But now we go the inside of Carson Hocevar and move into position number 16, and now chase down Ty Gibbs, our old buddy from earlier, to try to get into the top 15. No luck there so far. He holds the position for now. Bubba Wallace now temporarily in the race lead. He's fighting Jones for that spot. A couple laps later, we are back on the inside of Ty Gibbs. We make that pass to the inside of our Christopher Bell in the 20, one of our fellow championship contenders. 2 wins in the last 4 races. heating up at the right time for that 20 machine, and Christopher Bell and his championship hopes are looking very good right now. To go the inside of Bell, contact being made, we get physical, move around him to 14th, but today that 20 car is struggling. Now on to lap 33, Todd Gilliland is going to blow a tire into 3 and 4, and around goes Gilliland. He's in the outside wall. He crashes, and the caution will wave. I'm sorry, no, the caution will not wave. We'll have no caution. A couple laps later, green flag pit stops have begun. Blaney, Harvick, and I believe Bubba Wallace have come in for their scheduled green flag stops. We are currently running in 12th here with just 5 laps to go in stage 2. We're mostly going to pit this time, trying to hold off the 20 of Christopher Bell, who's been absolutely shoving us here through every single corner, really testing my car control ability to maintain front of it. Here at the back, we just slam him on the wall, but I'm just done with him being too aggressive with us, so we just get some breathing room so we can come down pit road fine. Now we go through 3 and 4. Get ready to come in for our scheduled green flag pit stop here at the end of stage number 2. We bring it down in, get down to the pit road speed limit, currently scored in position 12. We get down to the pit road speed limit pretty easily, nice and easy there. We're going to come in for a right sides and 1 can of gas only stop. It's going to be 8 seconds. Right sides only 2 tires stop. This could be our opportunity to get some stage points. This is what we're trying to do here. We're trying to salvage stage points, get up there in the top 10, get us a lot of stage points, and to help our case out at the end of this race to see what happens then. Hopefully advance the championship. Before we come back on the racetrack, currently scored in second. We beat everybody out of the pits. The perfectly executed pit cycle for us. We come out in second. We're merging up the race with the lap car of Todd Gilliland's behind us. We let him go by as we merge into second. Eric Jones currently the leader because he pitted 1 lap after us. We will probably pass him to cycle out to the lead. The question is, how long can we hold off Keselowski? Next lap, we are back in the lead. We got by the 43. And Keselowski on 4 fresh tires is just going to fly right by us on the outside. Nothing we can do. Keselowski to the lead now, looking to sweep the stages here at Las Vegas. A couple laps later, or the next lap, we're trying to hold up Bubba Wallace for second. That will not work. Bubba goes by. We drop down to third. But last lap of the stage here, we will come through and come home in third. Keselowski wins stage 2, sweeps the stage. We will get third, salvaging 8 stage points in a crucial moment in the playoffs in the round of 8, which will help us tremendously. Points also go to Truex, Harvick, and Hamlin, and Kyle Busch and Byron in the top 10. So a lot of stage playoff drivers getting stage points. Now we get back underway. 24 laps to go, restarting in third place as that strategy worked perfectly for us. Back in the top 5 track position-wise. We clear Logano. Now go to the inside of Bubba for second. Get in the back of Keselowski for second. Give him a push as we tried to power into the race lead. It does not work. And now we get loose off the apron. We lose a lot of momentum in the middle. There goes Busch or Bubba squeezing us in the middle. We're getting bounced around like a ping pong ball. Now here comes Denny Hamlin to the inside of us for position number 4. We're going to try to fight Denny off for the top running championship contender in this race. RFK Racing 1-2. What a clinical performance right now as we are battling Denny Hamlin for 4th, still fighting him hard as we can. We don't want to let Denny win again and get to the championship 4. We don't want Denny Hamlin winning the championship. That's not in our best interest. So now we go to the inside of the 11 of Denny Hamlin here, sending it into 1 and 2, trying to get 4th back, which we will. We successfully take the position, clear Denny. Now start sights back on Bubba Wallace, who's been having a great top 5 run today. We try to get around him for position number 3 on the racetrack if we can find our way back to the front here, which we will. Get the inside of Bubba through 3 and 4 so far. A very good restart. We slide up the racetrack there. Lots of contact being made. We slide, a little bit of contact. Side drafting down the front stretch. Go back low. Throw a huge block on Denny Hamlin. We almost wreck doing that. Just trying to hold on to 4th here. Denny gives us a big enough shove where we get back to the inside of Bubba Wallace to send it way too deep. We clear Bubba, but then we shoot way up the racetrack. We get way too much momentum. And Bubba hits us with a crisscross applesauce, gets right back by us for 3rd. And we have to block both Truex and Hamlin, 2 fellow championship contenders, applying a lot of pressure on us here. We give Bubba a shot through 3 and 4, and it shoots him clear where he needs to be, and we just lose the front end of the car. The handling just going away here. There goes Martin Truex. He goes by into 4th. We drop down to 5th now, trying to hold off Denny and Joey Logano. And just 21 laps to go here in Vegas. Hamlin pushes us deep into 1 and 2. No luck so far. Now, next lap, Hamlin goes around off of our bumper. Hamlin to the outside wall. Hard big hit. Collects Kyle Busch, Kyle Larson, Harvick. Also in it, multiple championship contenders involved. Hamlin and Busch. Elliott gets a piece of it. Multiple cars involved in a big crash here in Las Vegas, bringing out the caution as we get back on the final stage. We are the only one that pitted. We restart all the way back in 36, trying to see if we can work that strategy out to stay out as long as we can to get the race win, as we just found out we're going to be 2 laps short on fuel. We almost had the strategy right there, but now this puts us in a pretty interesting position. At the end of this race, when we make our final pit stop, we can take 2 tires or just fuel only and come out in a better spot, but we'll see if we go green all the way or not, since we're currently working our way back in the top 30. As we pass Bowman, Justin Haley now Getting by a lot of guys back here. Corey LaJoy, Almirola, Austin Dillon, Zane Smith, easily back in the top 25. Almost in the top 20 already on fresher tires than everybody else. I'm trying to capitalize on these fresh tires while I have them here. 16 to go. We go by Hocevar very easily through 1 and 2. Now working by Allmendinger and Chastain. Christopher Buescher leading this race, by the way, doing a whale of a job right now. That's 17. RFK Racing leading a 1-2 effort today. So strong. Looks like they might have this win in the bag now. Going by Austin Cedric in the 2 for 19th. We're easily back in the top 20. Now here's Chase Elliott and Christopher Bell. Going to pass both of them once he has a lot of our decent amount of our championship contenders are struggling back here. Myself, Elliott, Bell, and Hamlin are all outside the top 15 at the moment. Or Hamlin's 15th, so either 15th or worse in the running order. So he's been a non-playoff driver kind of day. He's go to the inside of Christopher Bell, move into 18th. McDowell blocks us though, so we shove him to the inside of Elliott for 16th. We get the momentum, go to the inside of McDowell, 3 wide contact made. Elliott will move into 16th. Now we're using the momentum here through 3 and 4, make more contact with Michael McDowell. Then go to the inside, we will pass Michael McDowell no matter how much times he wants to wreck us. We get around him. We have to try to find a way by the 9 of Elliott and the 11 of Denny Hamlin. 2 tough guys to pass, fellow championship rivals here with just 14 to go, or however many there is. Now we go back to Chase Elliott and Denny Hamlin. Here's going to be a battle for 15th. 3 wide of the inside. We get around Chase Elliott into 16th. He slides behind his Elliott sideways spinning. He saves it. Chase Elliott saves it, but he's going to lose a ton of track position. A costly mistake for him. And myself and Denny Hamlin are slamming doors here, fighting for 15th on the racetrack. Just the rivalry really getting new heights here in the playoffs, but we do get physical and move Denny out of the way and get our top 15 position that we rightfully deserve. Now get to the back of our buddy Chase Briscoe and try to move into 14th. A couple laps later, we are still struggling to make that pass. We just go to the inside of him and do a simple slide job up the racetrack, clear Briscoe for 14th. Now set our sights on Ricky Stenhouse for 13th. But it's getting close to that time for the final pit stop of the night for most folks. A couple laps later, we are in 10th. Group has already pitted. This is the second group of cars pitting the next lap later. Hamlin, Stenhouse, the rest of them, they come down and we will pass everybody because we pit a little bit later. So we will cycle out to the lead to lead our first laps of the night here in Vegas with just 8 laps to go. A few laps later, we're coming in for our pit stop from the lead. Keselowski, Buescher unlapped themselves. And now the question is, what are we going to do on this pit call? I've decided that we are going to do right side tires and gas only is the call. So we come into the attention of the crew for a 7.9 second pit stop. But I don't feel confident about where we're going to come out on the racetrack. So pit crew does a great job. Perfectly executed stop. Everything goes well. As we come out of the pits, there go the leaders. And the strategy does not work as we wanted to. And we come out just about where we were running. We're going to emerge on the racetrack. Throw a block here on the 8 of Kyle Busch as he comes flying by. Currently scored in 10th. The 45 of Reddick looks like. No, it's 54 Gibbs on our outside goes by. And so does Blaney. We will be scored in 12th here, trying to hang on to a top 15 finish. But William Byron leading, looking to get his first win of the season to advance to the championship 4. What a moment it would be for Byron if he can hold on here. Now for 3 and 4, we lose the back end of the car. Here comes Kyle Busch to our inside. No worth trying to wreck and block him. So Busch goes by and we slide into 13th with just 3 to go here in Vegas. Then on the white flag final, as I cut one back down the front straight for the final time, William Byron wins at Las Vegas. He will fight for a championship in Phoenix. And we will have to settle for a disappointing 13th place finish here in Las Vegas. Not the run we wanted, nor the one we needed. Tough day today. 13th, still top 15 finish here in Vegas, but we're going to have to hope Homestead and Martinsville go well, and we maintain our points gap, and we should be okay. But Byron gets the win here in Las Vegas, advances the championship 4 with his first victory of the season. Buescher, your runner-up. Eric Jones, 3rd. Martin Truex, championship contender, comes home 4th. Great run for him. Keselowski runs their top 5, and a great day for RFK. Then Logano, Bubba, 6th and 7th. Harvick, championship contender in 8th. Larson, Blaney around your top 10. Then, of course, Kyle Busch in 12th. Myself in 13th. Denny Hamlin in 16th. And Christopher Bell in 17th. For playoff drivers that are outside the top 10, but in the top 20. And then if you go all the way down the order, it's going to be Chase Elliott, DNFing in 38th, 8 laps down. Disastrous for Chase Elliott's championship hopes. He will most likely be in a must-win situation at Homestead and Martinsville if he wants to make the Final 4 in Phoenix. Byron, your winner here in Las Vegas. And look at the updated playoff grid. Byron, of course, advances the championship 4 with the win. We maintain the gap, plus 95. Still full race to the good if we can maintain that after Homestead. We're to the Final 4. Truex, plus 21. Harvick, plus 12. Both looking good. Then Hamlin, minus 12. Bell, minus 19. And pretty much must win for Busch and Elliott by 28 and 32. So until the next episode, I hope you all have a good one.